Yo guys, so Rakk here sent us this reverse PC fan kit called the Rakk Maris Flip, and yes, this has a reverse fan blade so that you won't sacrifice aesthetics for good performance. But before we try it out with the O11 dynamic mini case, first we have to check its physical overview, features and more. We'll tell you everything you need to know coming up. Hey, what's up guys, this is Mac and we do a lot of tech related videos like this one. If this is your first time, consider subscribing. With that said, let's begin. So what do we get inside the box? Obviously the three 120mm reverse fans themselves, a remote controller for the hub, 4 screws for each of the fans, a self-adhesive magnet for the control hub, and lastly, the control hub itself. Now let's check out some physical overview. So the build is all plastic material in black color and it looks very sturdy. The fan blades are in white color with semi-transparent texture for RGB illumination purposes. It has a complete 8 rubber pads to lessen the fan vibration for less noise and has the Rakk logo on both the front and the back. For its connectivity, each fan has a male and female 4-pin PWM connector with a cable length of almost 2 feet. We also have a separate male and female cable for the 3-pin ARGB connector. Now let's check out the hub. It is made out of plastic as well and looks very nice with its cut-out design. We have a total of 6 male 4-pin PWM connectors and another 6 male 3-pin RGB connectors. So this hub connects to your motherboard. This one for the fan header, and this one for the RGB connector. And lastly, the SATA connector connects to your PSU. Now for the features, this fan kit has a reverse fan blades. This is so that when you install it in your PC case, you'll see the full aesthetic side of the fans. I'm not sure why PC fan manufacturers didn't think about this earlier. If I'm not mistaken, there are some manufacturers who already made something similar, but it is too expensive. Unlike this one, of course. These fans are using hydraulic bearing for longer lifespan. So before you purchase, make sure you choose the reverse version because this fan kit also has a regular fan orientation as well. And Rakk Gear was kind enough to send me both so we can compare them. Moving on. This one works without connecting to your motherboard using the control hub, but it can also sync with your motherboard's RGB and fan speed by connecting the necessary connectors. Speaking of connectors, these cables are detachable, so just in case you break it, it is replaceable. It also has a locked settings in its hub wherein you don't need to set the RGB color or the fan speed, you set it with every time you power on your PC. So kudos to Rakk for doing this one. Anyway, I guess that's all for its feature, but if you want to know more specification, then you can check this out and pause the video. So I guess the next thing we need to do is to install it in our O11 Dynamic Mini PC case. So let's go. Now, here are the RGB lighting presets. Since the fan kit has 3 levels of fan speed, let's check how silent or loud it will be. Now let's move into the conclusion and let's talk about the things that I like and don't like about this fan kit. Let's start with the only thing that I don't like first. Well, the fans are really loud. Obviously, you can set it to a certain level or sync it with the motherboard so it will adjust automatically. But once you start gaming or video rendering, it's like you're flying a drone inside your room. Other than this thing, everything else is good. And you know what's good? The reverse fan idea is really good, and it is pleasing to the sight, especially if your goal is to have an aesthetic build with good airflow. The RGB and fan synchronization with the motherboard is very accurate. Once you plug the control hub on the motherboard headers, the included remote is no longer working, which is good if you want the motherboard to control it all automatically. You can also use the fans directly without the hub. Just daisy chain them like so, and plug it on your motherboard header and you are good to go. And another awesome thing about this fan is that the cables connecting to the fans themselves are removable. Like I said earlier, it is replaceable. This is also a good thing because you can easily remove the fans for cleaning without removing your cable management. Hopefully, Rakk Gears will sell these cables in their store as soon as the fan kits are released. I wish there will be customized cable lengths as well. If ever, that will be so cool. Anyway, if you'll ask me if I'll recommend this, well, that is a yes, especially recommended to anyone who's on a budget and wanted to have an aesthetically pleasing PC build. With the reverse fan design, you'll never have to sacrifice aesthetics for performance. If you want one for yourself today, you can check out the links in the description below. And I have to apologize to my international viewers since these PC fans are only available in the Philippines. Hopefully Rakk Gears will go international soon. Anyway, if you think these fans are not for you, then you can check out the other fan reviews we have on your screen. So that's it guys, thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one.